You're now tuned in the mix. I'm your host, Peanut. You can follow me on IG at The Real Peanut, EVMG. I got two special guests in the building. They gonna be bringing y'all some love potions today. Yeah, I got Jay7d and my man Rell, the book guy. Go ahead and tell them where they can follow y'all at and everything.
For me, it's JAY, the number 7 and the letter D. That's my website and my personal Instagram. My business page is at Flower Bomb Steams.
You can follow me at The Book Guy. That's on Instagram. And you can also follow my other Instagram page, Rap Goals. That is for the book.
I'm glad you guys came out to show some love today on the podcast. I appreciate you guys for being here. I know you guys got a lot of things going on right now. We got Love Wins at Security Mall Saturday, February the 20th.
Yep,
okay.
6 p.m.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's going to be an event for couples and special friends. We got to say that nowadays, right? So we got couples and we got special friends. And it's just an event for us to come together. We're going to be doing some yoga. We're going to have light refreshments. It's just an open space for just couples to have that open dialogue. Because a lot of times we don't have that, especially like when you go out on dates and stuff.
Okay.
Like nowadays, so just a space for have open dialogue.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just want to change the narrative so young black people can see other young black people dating the right way.
So it's safe to say you guys are dating?
Yeah.
Okay, how long?
2 days.
2
2 days, I like that.
48 hours.
She say 2 days. I say
Couple hours.
I say like 8 months. Corona time.
He's dumb.
Oh, it seems like that, huh?
Corona time is 8 months.
Okay, it ain't really been that long.
It's been like 6 months.
Oh, you guys got
Like
a
a
great
little bit
chemistry
more.
for 6 months. I like
A little
that.
more than 6 months.
48 hours.
You guys are cute together, you know what I mean? She keeping him laughing, you keeping her laughing, everybody blushing. That's a good look right now. That's definitely a good look.
Love wins.
So, bro, I know you got a book out, right?
Yes, sir.
What is it called?
My book is called Rap Goals. I got it right here. As a matter of fact. So RAP is an acronym that I created. It stands for responsibility, accountability, progression. These are my 3 keys to life. So no matter what you're going through, when you hold yourself responsible and you hold yourself accountable, you're going to progress from that situation. So what I did was I used a bunch of lyrics from all these artists that I have on the front of my book. And for 365 days, I gave a goal for that day. And at the end of that goal, you got to write down in your journal. So every day you got to write something personal to yourself so you can hold yourself responsible, hold yourself accountable. So by the end of the year, you can progress.
So do you follow those guidelines in the book yourself?
I've done it a couple times. So I did this book probably twice.
Okay.
I'm like, this is like my 3rd go round.
Okay.
Like I skim through it now. Like I'm not doing it like every day.
Do you find it effective?
Very effective.
Okay.
Every time it's something different.
I do have the book, you guys. I haven't finished it. It's a nice thick book.
Yeah.
In my time, it's a nice thick book. So you know what I mean. I should have bought my book too. I definitely bought a copy.
Definitely a lot.
He definitely did a great job with writing, and I take my hat off to him. What about yourself? What you got going on?
So I am the owner and creator of Flower Bomb Vaginal Steams, where I help young ladies heal their bodies the natural way. So if you're dealing with yeast infections, infertility, bad odor, I can get you right.
How long have you been working on that?
I've been steaming for over 3 years. I opened up in June during the pandemic.
So how has your business been flowing since the pandemic?
Crazy. It's been good.
It's been good?
Shout out to my flower bombs. Y'all take care of me and I take care of them.
Oh, that's amazing right there. We getting a lot of support. Yeah. See, I'm trying to create a platform that our small business owners, you know what I mean? I was noticing a lot of things like we support those major labels like Fashion Nova and all these types of things, but we have stores, we have book owners, we have small business owners that's doing a lot of good things in our city, but just don't have the platform for someone else in Atlanta or St. Louis to be contributing to your business.
Yeah.
So I just want to put it on Front Street, so you guys can let the world know what you had to offer.
I would say though, if you are an entrepreneur here in Baltimore, don't call your business small. I don't put myself in that box.
I like that.
I always tell people I have a big black business.
I like
Any
that.
business that I've been a part of blew up here in Baltimore. So big businesses.
I love it. I love it.
Big
I love
books.
It. Let me ask you guys a question. How did you guys meet?
Oh God. Tell the truth.
She owed me money.
Like, for real. I need mine.
She owed me some money. Nah,
I thought I owed him money.
No, I was out here vending with the book. So I was doing different events and stuff like that. So someone told me about her event and said, you would be good for this because you have a rap book. She's throwing a showcase with rap artists. I'm like, it's my lane. Good. So I paid for it. Then it got canceled. I was like, okay. So
one of my rappers was murdered, so I had to postpone it.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So it got canceled. So all right. So then it was supposed to happen again in March, but then that got canceled because of COVID. So I thought I didn't get my money. So I'm like, damn, I ain't get my money. So then I was doing another event on Juneteenth, and it just so happened that she had came and parked like 2 cars behind me, and I seen her, I'm like, she look familiar. I'm like, she Jay7d. I'm like, I'm the book guy. Like, you owe me some money. Like, she's like,
pressing full quote, pressing it, right?
She like, oh yeah, the book guy. Oh,
Hey.
She was ducking you, huh?
Definitely
she
ducking.
trying to get that money. You know
it
what I
was
mean?
March, and I ain't see her till June.
We met Juneteenth officially.
Yeah, so then I met her on Juneteenth, and then she was gonna go. We were vending together. She was gonna go vend like in the grass. I was like in a playground area, like was concrete and everything. I was like, I'm over here. She like, I'm gonna just go over there, trying to be cute. I was like, I think you might want to stay over here. So she stayed over there next to me, and it started pouring down raining on Juneteenth. So had she would have went in the grass,
I would have been tore up and mad.
Crazy. Luckily, we was on concrete, so it was just like we just moved and just was just standing there underneath the tent. But it was bad.
So did you guys exchange numbers, or how did that go?
No, we didn't even exchange numbers then. I just seen her, I was like, oh, she cute. Like, all right. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I was in a relationship Juneteenth, and he had also mentioned, so we were talking, Juneteenth, we were talking while vending, and I'm like, damn, this was my thought. I'm looking at him as he's talking, and I'm like, damn, if I was to get into a new relationship, it would be with somebody like him. Because where I was at, it was just like, nah, I'm going this way, he's going that way, this is not it. But I didn't end it yet. But as I'm talking to him, I'm like, oh, damn, he would be, okay, cool, this is nice, right? So then we're still talking, and he's like, yeah, I got 2 kids, da-da-da-da. So when he said it, I immediately paused. I had no children. So dating someone with children would have been kind of out of my norm. And my dad always, like, not trained me, but he always knew, like, always told me, like, yo, don't date nobody with children when you don't have none. So I was already programmed that way. Then probably like an hour later, his children pull up.
They pulled up. My kids pulled up on me.
I'm like, damn, they locked for real.
Nah, the whole fam. Like, I just had my whole family come through because everybody was just supporting because I was doing that event. So all my family, like my cousins, they had my kids. So they came through with they was all there just running around. It was just a good event. Like,
so
everybody was
your
outside
whole
running.
mood up when you seen the family?
Yeah, but I knew his cousin, though. I knew one of the cousins.
Yeah, she knew one of my cousins. So she's like, oh, like,
hey.
Baltimore.
Small town, right?
Small town.
Everybody know everybody.
Everybody know everybody. She like, that's your cousin? I'm like, yeah.
That was our first encounter, though. We seen each other. I ended up having another event, and I bought him out because I thought I owed him money.
On my birthday.
On his birthday. So the night before that.
I was the only guy at... It wasn't say the event.
Girl Talk.
So I was the only
guy. So you invited him to Girl Talk?
So I was the only guy that worked Girl Talk.
He made it so horrible.
So she set it up like that.
No, I didn't. I thought I owed him money. So I'm like, well, shit. I know these women are gonna buy his book.
Oh, so
I'm trying to get him his bread back, so I don't have to owe him his money.
So you gonna get somebody else to pay your debt?
My best friend did it, so and my sister they looked out.
Nah, so she was trying to set me up. I'm like, why am I the only guy? I'm looking at the event like, really the only guy at this.
I gotta take my hat off to you because when you noticed this, when did you notice that you was gonna be the only guy? When you saw it, or when you got there, or when? When did you know?
She said, so I named all my years, right? So I'm 33. So I said this was the year of the hustle. So this was like in June. So on my birthday in July. So she hit me up right after Juneteenth, like, yo, you want to do this event on July 18th? I'm like, damn, that's my birthday. But then I'm saying to myself, yo, that's the hustle year, so I'm supposed to work anyway. I've been saying this, I've been putting this out there. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do the event. I didn't know what it was. I just said, yeah, like, I'm gonna do it.
You didn't know it was his birthday?
No.
I didn't. And then the crazy thing is, the night before that, I heard broke up with my ex. So we both have no clue of nothing. We just prepared.
So the universe is lining everything the way it's supposed to line.
Lining it up. But we didn't even get together there because she was doing the event, and as she's talking during the event, she big broed me. So she was like, oh yeah, we was at Juneteenth. He was just like a big brother. I was like, oh, for real? I said, okay, I'm not going to say nothing. And then, no, she was like, she big broed me. And then she's like, I just broke up with my ex yesterday. I was like, oh, I can't say nothing to her. Like, that's a dead issue. Like,
I mean, it was already on your mind. You wanted to.
It was. I was gonna say something, but then I'm like, once she said I broke up with my ex, and then I'm like, and then she big bro me. I'm like, yeah, nah, it's dead. I ain't even gonna do that. Like,
I'm gonna stay in my lane.
Exactly.
And see
I'm staying in my
what
lane. I'm chilling. I'm gonna just enjoy my birthday like for the rest of the night. And then we met again in September. She definitely pulled up on me at the gas station.
Oh, y'all ran into each other again?
Again, a fucking third time. I'm like, God damn, I can't get away from this guy.
Yeah, nah, she plotted on me again there.
Cause
I was
like
at the
that.
gas
That's how you
station.
supposed to do it. She plotted on you.
Yeah,
I really
was
didn't.
At the gas station,
Yeah,
I had
I'ma go
on
with
one
you.
of my rap gold shirts.
Okay.
So she was like, she drove by. She was like, oh, I thought I had seen somebody that had your shirt, so I just figured I'd stop.
Stop it.
Alright.
She was pump faking the
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
time,
You
bluffing.
thought you seen
I
somebody.
was going to get a seeded watermelon. So they had like the farmers market at the gas station this particular day. I like real watermelons. I go to get the watermelon. They like, yo, we not taking cards. Stop. This is my story. This is my side. I'm going to get the watermelon. I couldn't pay for the watermelon. Rel ended up having to pay for the fucking watermelon. So I'm like, damn, I owe this guy again. Like, I already owe him again. You feel me? Like, I'm like, all right, let's go do lunch. Like, let's go do lunch. I was going to treat him to lunch. We end up sitting at the place from like 1 p.m. to like 11 p.m.
Yeah. I was supposed to teach her
Where
how to
was
do
y'all at?
stocks.
World of Beer out here on Close.
Okay.
Yeah, I was teaching you how to do stocks.
And we couldn't. We just kept talking and talking and talking. So we kind of got distracted from stocks and just was vibing. And haven't stopped talking since then.
It been spent
48
about.
hours.
Ah,
Miss 48.
I like that. So what did you like about him?
Put her on the spot. Let me
Yeah, I want to
What you
know.
like about
That's
me?
my guy. I want to know. What was it about him that really, like, it don't have to be nothing like physically, but what made that physical conversation go from 1 to 11? It was something that, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
intrigued you to keep
Yeah.
you there. If it wasn't intriguing, you wouldn't have been there.
No, you're right. Rel was deep.
Okay.
I'm a young lady who's been around a lot of men. I used to do management and PR for Cashland Apparel. So any guy in the city I've already ran across.
Somebody just told me that about you too. Shout out to Cashland. He said
Yep.
you worked at security or something,
Yep.
right?
John gave me
did
that
a
store
little
when I
bit of
was
homework.
21. Yep.
Okay.
So imagine that, a young black girl at Cashland, the #1 black store. So every man was coming in for the #1 girl at Cashland. But they coming in and they flaunting money, they flaunting this, they flaunting their cars, where they can take me, this, that, and the third.
They
But
want in.
I didn't see no deepness with them. Like, yeah, you got this, but I can't talk to you. I can't go deep with you. So the first time that I talked to him at Juneteenth, it was like, damn, he has a brain. And he not worrying
that.
about, you feel me, like
Physical.
nothing. Like, you know, he was worried about physical, but it wasn't like material. I would say that. It
nah,
wasn't
it wasn't
materialistic. Like, yeah, I got a binge, y'all can take you here, y'all can, like, he was just so chill. And I'm like, damn, like at this point in my career, that's what I need.
I gotta take my hat off to you for you not being that type of woman to
Yeah.
only be looking at that, because that seems like
That's the
the
norm.
narrative and the norm right now. And then I salute what you guys are doing, and I take my hat off because we need more role models in every lane.
Exactly.
So it's no role model if there's nobody to mimic behind. So if we give them an example, then we give them something to follow behind. Because what I notice is we have more followers than we have leaders. So the problem that we have with everyone and all the negativity is because we got more people doing negative things. And I've said this before, and I never said it on record, but I'm going to say it today. We got more people doing the wrong things. So in turn, the younger generation, they don't know what to follow. So they're going to follow what everybody's doing, which is the wrong thing. But if we had more people doing the right thing, then it will be more people doing the right thing. So we're going to create some legends. We're going to create some leaders. We're going to make some. Even if they're not leaders, we're going to make them leaders. Because people don't really know what they have inside of themselves till they push themselves. And then in our environment, people are not pushing people. You know what I mean? So we're going to put this thing together. I was watching snippets of you guys' videos. I saw you putting a press on him. At first, I was watching a few little.
Everybody, look,
few little
everybody. You
sections.
see how
How did I
you
see it? Like,
you see how
I
she
see
put the
Rel,
press on me, right?
she
act
asked you a
like
question.
she don't never put the press on me. I'm looking
I don't
at her
be
like
seeing
this.
that.
She be putting you in a. Let me ask you a question, Ralph. She be, in my opinion, she be putting you in a sticky situation. So how do you feel about answering some of those questions and having a male opinion coming behind it? Because you on this platform with your lady and some of the certain subjects that you guys are talking about can put some people in sticky situations, just depending on the situation that they are in their relationship. So how do you feel about taking that heat? Because I watched one video of you, right? And y'all was talking, right? So I never really caught the whole video. So something saying, let me just watch it. I got them coming out. Let me watch the whole thing and catch what they talking about. So you asked him a question. I don't remember what it was, and you thought about it. And I like the dialogue that you guys got because it's real. And everybody is thinking when they communicating and you watching what you putting out to your masses. However, you thought about what she asked you and you started to talk. But when you talk, you said, this is exactly what you said. You said, niggas gonna be mad at me for this. I told you.
I think it's about posting your partner.
Oh yeah, it's about posting your
Something
partner.
Something about, or some.
So what you think about that? Posting your partner. That was one that really had you bite your tongue for a second.
Or was it going through the phone?
I don't think it was going through the phone. It was social media.
It was something about social media.
I think it was social media because I'm watching all y'all subjects, right? So I'm like, okay, people might have a situation with this. People might feel some type of way about this. But it's just depending on what you're in, right? So how do you feel as far as voicing that? Do you feel like you putting yourself in a sticky situation? Do you feel like you want to be an example? Do you feel like bump it, fuck it, I'm just gonna go? And how do you feel as far as addressing these issues that your lady brings up and then you talking to the masses? And I don't want you to answer that question with pressure in your household.
He good.
Because she looking at you a certain way, and I want to make sure you go ahead and voice it the correct way, the way you're supposed to voice it, without no fear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just wanted to be,
no
retaliation over here. That's strictly no retaliation. I ain't gonna let that happen.
Nah, you good.
I remember that. Okay. She asked me that, and I'm just thinking about, because we were doing videos when we did our first video. A couple of my friends asked me like, yo, like all the homies is hitting me like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, yo, what's going on? You out here just,
yo.
So they like, yeah, exactly, yo. So, but to answer your question, I just answer her honestly. So, like, she asked me that question, I thought about it, and I'm just, because I know how some guys in some situations are, so I'm like, dang, I don't want to try to kill this person's situation, but in all honesty, it should really be like this. So, yeah.
How do y'all feel as far as posting your spouse, since that was one of your subjects that you talked about on social media?
What is
your opinion on it? I want both of you guys' opinion. We're going to start with the lady first. Jay, let you do your thing.
So, okay. I used to do Cashland, and I used to do a showcase with artists. So my showcase was like the #1 showcase here in the city. And I dealt with nothing but men, artists. So back then, I was dating, but I wasn't posting it because I thought, I used to think that to make more money, I had to look more approachable.
Like you were single.
I had to give that business. I did, right?
No, that's a fact.
So, but it's really not even a fact because I've made so much money with him and I've saved so much money with him.
You did, okay.
So it's like, damn, I could have just did this the whole time, but it's like, no, you couldn't have because you wasn't in this place. Now I'm in this adult place where it's like, nah, this is my truth. Period.
Okay.
You can take it or leave it. So I don't mind posting him. And this is the first partner that I've ever had that I don't mind posting. So the shit blows my mind. So I'm like, damn, how many times you gonna be on my page, sir? This shit could be Jay7d and the Book Guy page. Like, but I don't mind it though. Like, I want people to see, like, yo, you can have a partner and go get the bag. He can go get the bag. Y'all can come home. Like, come on. Like, that's the original Holy Trinity, and that's what I'm focused on. Man, woman, child. Like, we need each other. So I just want to keep showing people that look like us, yo, we need each other. Stop saying that you don't need that man.
Straight up.
You feel me? I'm strong, I'm independent, I don't need no man. Nah, I need him.
Straight up.
I need him.
What you think, bro?
I agree with her. Like, I need her, and I really don't. So I was single for 5 years. So no posting and none of this. Like, that wasn't even me. Like, it's strictly me, kids, rap goals, that's it. But when I got with her, I was like, when you gonna let me, like, when we gonna hit social media? She like, what?
Oh, you asked that
I was on her heels. She like, so it was a little opposite. She like, I don't really want to do that. She hit me with some, like, fuckboy shit.
I'm glad you noticed it, though.
Yeah.
She called me out on it.
I called her out on it because she like, well, I just want to keep this as, like, just me and you, but nobody really know, and you just, I'm like, so if I was to say this same thing to you, if we would just like just put the shoe on the other foot,
how would you feel?
I would be called a fuckboy. Some shit like this. Be like,
she would be asking them same questions that she'd be like about the phones being flipped down and this and that. Is he hiding somebody?
Hold on, let me justify this, and I'm gonna stand behind this. Rell tells too much of our business. I'm not into that. I don't believe that you should, even if you're excited about it, I just be trying to tell him like, yo, I'm just not no regular girl. Like, I have a business. I'm connected to a lot of successful people. I don't need everybody in my business. I wasn't brought up like that. People never knew what I was doing, how I was doing it. That's how I survived in so long. So for him, I'm just like, yo, be careful. Everybody not gonna always be happy for you.
Facts.
Everybody bro to him. I'm not, no. I done seen too many of my bros gone. Like, they're dead now or locked up. So it's like, no, like, I'm protecting us. I feel like I can be a little protective when it comes to us. Like, yo, they don't need to know that. They don't need to know we in Miami right now. They don't need to know we in Vegas right now. They don't need to know how long we going. Like, are they really happy for you? If they happy for you, they just gonna say, yo, I'm happy for you. They don't need to know every fucking detail. Like, all the details, I'm not for.
In my opinion, I agree with you. And the reason why I say that is because I've been around for a long time. I done had a bunch of social medias. I had a lot of followers at one point in time. And back in the day, I didn't post my lady. I've been with my lady for about 17, 18 years.
Wow.
And I wasn't posting her. But the reason why people might have thought that I wasn't posting her because phony reasons, right? But my opinion, I watch celebrities. I sit back and I watch a lot of things. And when I sit back and I watch a lot of things, what I try to do is I try to learn from other people's mistakes and see what I noticed is when you put people in your business. Let's just say you got a nice looking lady, right? And you posting her all over your page. That's your lady. Y'all happy together and y'all posting. You might got guys that got ulterior motives. People want to know who your lady is anyway and they don't know, right? So then you posting her, you giving them access to her. All right, so let me click on her page. Like this person, dudes be on some fuckboy shit. They worse than, excuse my language, they worse than them B-word people. You know what I mean? They do bitch shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Women too, though.
They make scenarios. They create things, all kind of things, and like myself, like me and my fiance got engaged. We get ready to get married in November.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And the thing is, I wanted to go live without photos. My son took some amazing photos that I sent him. I don't know if you guys seen them. So I wanted to really post them and really, you know what I mean? But then I'm like, I really wanted to do that. But I'm like, I got pictures of her on my pages on several social medias, but it's not like that all day long, right? So I'm just like, should I or should I not? And I haven't, but I wanted to. But I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want to do. But I'm also at a stage of zero tolerance for anything. So the way I move is I put what I want in the universe so I can get it back, right? So I had to go sit back and take that trip that they took me on, Rell, that you know that I took. And when I came back, right, my mind was like, excuse me, guys, that's my son, and I got to go in and put him on, I got to block him, because if I don't block him, I'll be back to back.
That's how my son is,
I swear to God.
Right? You don't answer his FaceTime, he will definitely hit you 7 times in a row.
Daddy.
Play him on airplane mode. This guy right tell me bring him something to eat, all kind of stuff, and we live. But anyway, what I was saying is what I put in the universe, I want to get back. So I see a lot of disrespectful things going on around here. I'm a respectful dude. I don't want problems with nobody. I want everybody to get along if possible. I know that's hard, but I want to create something where so I don't want no problems. But when you do stuff like that with your lady friend and things like that, shit start getting ugly. People start getting dirty.
And we seen that.
Yeah, we seen it.
I'm not playing with, listen, at this particular stage in my life, I am not playing with nobody.
Yeah, you
I don't want no smoke. But guess what? I'm not playing. Do what you gonna do, and we gonna see what happens after that. It's just as plain and simple as that. So I try to keep that I try not to put myself in those situations that make me have to go to that route. You know what I mean? But then it's at the same time, it's like, why not be happy? And the funny thing is, I happen to see y'all in my timeline, right? Because I think I follow you, and of course I follow him. So it just so happened that I'm scrolling. I don't get on social media because social media was my kryptonite. I wasn't using it back in the day the correct way. I do know that, right? So I grew up, right? So I grew up, I was using it for all the wrong reasons. So I grew up. So I try not to get on there. So the only time I might get on there is if I'm waiting in the barbershop and I'm next and I'm about to be in the chair, so I might just get to scrolling. But you also got to stay tuned in because he'll mention people's name to me, my son, and I don't know what's going on. I got to be tuned in with this podcast.
In the mix.
I'm always in the mix. I got to stay. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be in the mix. So I happen to just been scrolling and it might have been your page or his page, somebody's page, and I seen when y'all did the video, right? But I seen a silhouette that looked like Rell. Look like them, they look like Rell, but I'm not in people's business. It probably was your timeline that came up, and I'm just still scrolling. So I ain't click on it to see nothing, but I like, damn, that look like my man, but I'm still going. That crossed my mind, but I'm just going. I don't click on people's pages and get into going to people's business. So then I sit in the chair. My man, like, who cut both of us, like, yo, you seen Rell? You feel me? And boom, and pulled it up. I like that.
That's why everybody's hitting me, bro.
I
What you doing out here?
seen it. I seen it in my mind. I said, that's him, right? I ain't seen him and talked to him in a minute. We would be every morning. We on the tech on the 5, 6 in the mornings. We in the gym. What? Y'all niggas ain't going. I'm there. I'm working out without him. But you know what I'm saying? So I salute you guys because I happen to just say, let me dive deep and look and see what these guys is doing. And it's a young lady that I follow that my lady had me up on. Don't quote me on her last name. I'm not sure. You might can correct me, and I'm sorry if I say it incorrectly. I want to say her name is Dana Chanel, something along those lines. If you're not following, you need to check her out. Same lane. She got a big platform. She got a big following. She got a husband. She just had a baby.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Philly. Yeah.
Philly, exactly. They from
Okay.
Philly. So what's their name? Did I say it wrong?
Shit.
That's what it is.
But it's something like that.
Yeah, it's something like that. She just had a baby. But I love
Jesus. That's her thing.
Yeah.
But she just had a baby
Jumpin'
and everything.
Jacks.
Jumpin' Jacks,
Yeah.
exactly. That's her husband or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? And then when I seen you guys, I saw what you guys was doing. It's these types of lanes.
Yeah.
So
Set apart.
So right now they in Philly. Philly and Baltimore mirror each other. You know what I'm saying?
Family. I go there a lot.
I go there a lot. You know what I'm saying? I respect those guys.
It's the same.
It's the same. It look the same, right? Y'all creating y'all lane. We're gonna put it out there. We're gonna keep pushing for positivity because we got a lot of guys out here, young boys, they don't got this, which is basically a family. So they growing up without their dads. They not in one single family household. It's fine if you got a stepdad or a stepmom. They put you in a household together. They give you those morals and principles that you was not getting from the beginning. You know what I mean? So I salute you guys. I like what you guys are doing. You know what I'm saying? I can tell it. I can see the chemistry.
Yeah.
Me, I sit back and I just watch things. I don't really say too much. I observe people. I might be there. I might not say anything. People think I'm standoffish, but that's not really my style. So it was kind of difficult for me, to get in front of the camera because I don't like to do a lot of talking. I like to observe, but what I observe from you guys, it genuinely looks like, you know what I mean? Y'all have fun with each other, so you gotta laugh, you gotta play with each other in order to make it work. Keep making her laugh because what made her laugh, that's what was keeping her here, you know what I mean? So as long as you keep a smile on your lady face, you good, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all look good together. I ain't even gonna sit here and hold you know what I mean? February 20th, what y'all doing? How this event gonna roll out?
Love Wins is completely free, so make sure you register. And guys, register for you and your partner. It's been a lot of ladies registering on behalf of them and their man. I think the man should be able to do that too. It's free. We're gonna have food, drinks. These are our hoodies. Love Wins. We got you one.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Great.
we want you to rock that.
Appreciate
one day.
it. No, I'm gonna put it on. That's what I do. I want to put on. I appreciate it. I want to put on. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be wearing a little bit of everybody's stuff.
Yeah.
I might have your Love Wins joint on with somebody else hat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's how you do it. Circulate the black dollar.
Straight up.
All money goes in black.
I like that.
Yeah, black
you
first.
Guys, they bought me some gifts.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. They the first one that bought me gifts, but it's gonna be plenty. And I definitely appreciate that. My man just bought me some blue glasses. I said I don't wear a lot of blue, but guess what? I'm gonna make this one look good. I'm gonna put it together. Definitely, straight up. You know I'm gonna put it together. So what else you guys got going on? Anything coming up? You know, anything new? What we got going on?
Ladies, come and get your V-stain for V-Day.
What does that look like? Tell me a day in the spa. What does that look like for a lady?
It's been, for me, it's been...
the benefits of this.
Okay, so the benefits... Okay, perfect. The benefits of vaginal steaming. It increases your tightness. It increases your wetness. If you have an odor... You're dumb.
That's the green light, huh?
And I steam weekly, so he really gets to see like
he gets the benefits. Huh,
he
man?
does.
So let me ask you something. So you know the difference if she not? Have you been there? She probably always keeping it together.
Kept it on.
As she should. That was a trick question.
But I really do believe in that, taking care of your inside. So I do more than just that. I get my massages. I do colonics. I do all of that. Because I want to live. So it's like, even training now, it's like, do you want to live? When it gets so hard, I just be putting that in my mindset. Like, do you want to live? But it's mad.
I heard you say something. I didn't mean to cut you off. I heard you say something along the lines of, and my lady say this all the time. I heard you say something along the lines of, what did you say? Throwing my pH off.
Oh shit, yeah. If you throw your pH off, you throwing your life off. Your partner should not throw your pH off. I had to tell a young lady today that she had an STD. That breaks my heart when I know that she's loyal to whatever dude that is. I get so many women who come in back to back, and I'm like, yo, it's not you, it's your dude. So I break up a lot of people, unfortunately, because I'm being honest with them.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I just talked to my man.
I don't even mean to, though. I just had to be honest.
Listen, I heard a bell, right? I heard a bell walk in my office in the studio. And I know it's my man because I smelled him. You feel me? I can smell him from here. Is he going to act right today or not? We going to trip off I'm Mari? But anyway, I was having a conversation with him. I'm like, yo, I was listening to y'all, right? I said, I'm going to keep it a buck with you because that's the only way I do it. I said, yo, this event that they have, and I said, yo, the topics that they talking about, I said, I don't know, because you don't know if that particular couple over there that went through something with social media already, and they might have just got over it. They might have just been settled with it. She probably got over it, and then you might be like, so ladies, how do you feel about your phone being flipped over?
I'm not going to do that. Okay. I don't want people to think that, that's so vaginal steaming and love wins are two different things. Vaginal steaming, if you're having STDs and bad odor, you know you gotta go. If he's throwing your pH off, that's one thing. Love wins is I want y'all to win.
So how does that so walk me down a day in the walk me through Friday, February the 20th for How Love Wins so that we can get more people to sign up so we can make this a big event. Yeah. Tell me about it.
Okay, so I want y'all to come dressed comfortably, one. So hoodies, t-shirts, really sweats. T-shirts, leggings, sweats. Okay. Yes, be comfortable, sneakers. We're inside of a black-owned gym. We have a dance, our gym is huge. We have a dance studio, so we'll be doing Love Wins inside of our dance studio. Okay. And that's even dope to come into a black gym. Okay. During the pandemic, that opened up during the pandemic. So that's even dope in itself. But I want you to bring a yoga mat, bring your partner. But we're not going to be asking you guys like hard questions like, how do you feel about this? Or how do you, like, no, we don't even care about that. We want to talk more about showing you how to be more intimate with your partner.
Okay.
You feel me? Like I'm doing yoga with him. Like his back is bad, so I stretch him. Is bad. Okay. So I can teach your wife how to stretch you. You feel me? But guess what? After stretching, he won't be complaining. And that's not even sexual. That's just real. Like your woman hands should be able to heal you, and I'm going to show her. She coming. You gotta bring her to the event. I'm telling you, it's not what people think.
Yeah, it's not like on some.
Okay. And we get mad phone calls about that too.
Y'all have?
Hell yeah. My homeboy told me like, yo, I don't even want to bring my girl. I'm gonna bring my best friend. I'm like, boy.
A lot of people
everybody want to support, but they like.
They scared.
I don't know what I'm into, but nah, we not even. It's Love Wins that day, guys. Like
I like the topic. I like the, you know what I mean. I like it, but just the content. If they just watching the people,
they scared.
Like, shit. We gonna get questioned about this?
No, it's more so of an open dialogue, so you can open up that communication with your partner. Just getting more open with your partner because you can never be too open. You can always learn more. So it's like, okay, let me see how I can get more intimate with my partner, and not just physically,
and not even just your partner. Imagine you come in. And you sharing with the young black man, yo, I've been with my girl for 17 years. Yo, you gonna get somebody hope. Cause shit, we can't even last 17 minutes in 2021. So it's like we're not the couple that's gonna get up there and act like we got it all together. We can't do that. But it could be you. Okay. My uncle is 74. Mr. Duggar, he does yoga with us on Tuesday night, so I'm trying to get him to come because he teaches us yoga, so he can even show you how to get more intimate with your partner, like yoga, stretching, and just open dialogue, like he said. But really learning from other couples and how y'all staying together. All this shit hard. Like we done
been through some shit. You know what I mean? I ain't been shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with you.
But how does she forgive? You know, like show us how to be human. Like let's show us how to do this. Like y'all are going to be like the example. 48 hours. Shit, what we know?
48 hours.
48 hours, what we know? Like,
it ain't a killing movie. It ain't about nobody.
Nah, 48 hours, what we know?
Like, I like
you feel
that.
me? But
straight up.
Don't be afraid to come, because we're winning that night. We're not no mess and shit. We ain't got time for that.
Everything is positivity. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. You guys is moving in the right direction.
Thank
Y'all
you.
going in the right direction.
Thank you.
That's my guy right there.
Take care of him.
When we've been going to the gym, he was single. You know what I mean? And when he was single, I was preaching what was I preaching? The relationship thing, right? I was pushing that. I'm like, if you don't know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? So I was preaching this in the beginning. This was just some things that I learned. He wasn't ready, right?
But he planted the seed.
That's
and now
all.
he getting to come back and watch it
because
grow.
that's my job.
Yeah.
So my job now, and I've learned what my job is. My job is to be the voice for other people. And what ends up happening is, I didn't realize that, but people was coming to me with questions. And when people was coming to me with questions, I was giving them my honest opinion. So when I was giving them my honest opinion, I noticed they was listening. I noticed my voice really counted. So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, these people signing this paperwork and they shouldn't be doing that. You need to go check this. But I always tell somebody, don't take what I say for face value. What I tell you, go do your homework and then run it past a few people. Because I don't want people to think that I got all the answers, but I don't want people to think also, because people will tell you anything and it could be the wrong thing. I'm never going to tell you nothing wrong. However, you don't know me. Even if you do know me, I could have bad intentions.
Exactly.
Go do your homework. Go do your homework.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I like
because
that.
you don't take, but anybody tell me something. Me and my man, I had a right hand man. It's hard to find friends out here. People have bad intentions and things like that. And me and my guy, this been my guy for 20-something years. He's him and Jay7d, they never crossed me. Shout out to my man Cheek. Cheek ain't never crossed me, and we always run stuff past each other, right? We have our disagreements, little arguments, stuff like that. We never fought. We have our arguments and all that. But he might tell me something. And what he telling me might be what I need to be listening to. But me, I don't listen. So I'm not going to do what you say. So I'm going to just blatantly not do what you say because I might not think it's the right thing at that time. Go about my business. And then I might come back. He always say, "Nut, you going to come around." So later on down the line, I double back. But when I double back, you're right. You was right then. You could have saved me some months, some time. But my problem was, I got to go through it first because people will tell you anything. And even though that's my man, I still want to verify. I want to check it. I want to fact check everything going on. It might take me a minute, but I'm going to check it. You know what I mean? So definitely like what you guys got going on. You know what I'm saying? You guys are a cute couple. What can you get? Is there any advice that you want to get to couples out there?
I would say just have open communication and be open and willing to learn from your partner.
Okay.
Like, I'm willing to learn and really hear her. Because a lot of times with guys, we don't hear our ladies.
Talk to him, bro.
We don't really hear
Talk
them.
to him, book guy.
You know, they talking to us. They be having, they have our best intentions, but we not hearing them. So I can hear her. So
Early.
she tell me stuff, I'm like, oh wow. So I know it's something here because I'm like, I can really, like, she tell me something and I hear it. So usually I'm like, I'm going like, I'm like, yeah, fact checking, verifying, like, but I can hear her. But I would just say, yeah, for all my fellas, somebody that you can hear, like, really listen to it.
That was a great answer because 0 to 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, however long y'all been together, it took me 16 years to really
hear her.
She was showing me somebody that was not shit 16 years ago, and I just knew he was the man. She used to say, "You always break your neck for them niggas. You always this and that," and I was breaking that motherfucker apart.
And you never listen to it.
And never listened.
When you start, that's when things start changing for you. Like, yo, like, my life is really changing. That's like,
that's a fact.
That's the queen on the chessboard.
They say a happy wife is a happy what?
Like,
shit, but a happy spouse is a happy house. So it's
Straight
like
up,
both partners should be
happy,
both partners should be happy. But I gotta give something to you, then I can worry about the advice for the couples. My uncle used to tell me if you running into a brick wall, right, and me and Rell sitting right here, and Rell is the one who care about you. So if you running into the brick wall and Rell like, yo, nut, hold up, that wall hard. When you hit it, it's gonna hurt. And I'm just sitting here being quiet. The person who spoke is the one who care about you. The person who's silent is the one who don't give a fuck about you, your
because
family,
you
nothing.
Exactly.
So it's like, just be mindful. Yeah, do your research, but people don't have to open their mouth. So when they do, hear them a little bit. Hear them a little bit. Like, I done made anybody that I've ever worked for, I've made them over $1 million. Imagine how much we could have made more if they just would have fucking heard me a little bit more.
And not treated you or thought of you as not just some small fry.
So when he says that, it's really important because I tell him, like, yo, if you can't hear me, I can't do this. I done did this with too many men. Like, not even relationship-wise, but business-wise. That shit wore me out. Trying to stop people's homes from burning. Like, I'm not doing that shit no more. I don't feel like it. So if you can hear me, we can work it out. But if you can't, I'm not doing it.
So how does a day go with you guys when something don't go right? How does the communication work?
We give each other some minutes. Like we have this 10-minute thing. Like, yo, give me 10 minutes. I got a little tour up in Miami our first time going, and
Tore up?
I threw up and everything, and I don't throw up. Like, I'm like, what happened to me?
Funky, huh?
Yo, I threw up all over our room in the tub.
Crazy.
He ran the water. He said I got in the tub and just threw up, and nobody even knows this. In the fucking tub.
Way to put on for your city.
But listen though, right? Yeah. Next day I wake up and I completely forgot all about it. I'm clean. I'm not
cleaned this up, by the way.
He cleaned the whole thing up, right? And I'm gonna point out two things. Right? He cleaned up the whole thing, and I woke up the next day and I'm like, yo, you good? What's up? He like, yo, give me 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes.
I like it.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give him 10 minutes, but on the 11th minute,
you don't know why you don't give him 10 minutes?
I don't know why. I'm
she's just waking up like nothing happened.
I'm confused as fuck. Like, I'm like,
beautiful in Miami.
Hey,
the sun is out.
But
so I know what happened a couple hours ago.
So I gave him 10 minutes, and then as he was telling me the story, he kept saying, I was in the tub, like, Rell, don't leave me. I need you. Like, don't leave me. So we laugh about that shit now because it's like, don't leave me. That's how I was in the tub.
That's the joke.
But that was the joke, but that was also me being vulnerable. Like, I had to get to that point to even realize, yo, I really need him. Like, who the fuck can clean up somebody else throw up? That's nasty. Like, I could never. Like, I pray you never throw up.
You would have really gave him the blues if the shoe would have been on our foot, right?
What? Like,
how
like,
you throwing up? Yeah. We would have got caught with all that. So is it a double standard then?
Nah,
it seems like that, man.
I take care of you.
No,
you ain't had none of moments
the first time.
It would have been, I don't like, yo, the relationship is in jeopardy.
This is over. Like, we might have to go back.
But you have done some wild stuff. And you gave me, I can't do 10 minutes. I need 24 hours. Give me 24 hours. Yeah, because he be crazy, but.
Yeah, I'm a lot sometimes.
You want to tell him what you did?
Nah, that's
There you go. We good. I like that.
All right.
Long as you know
that we good now.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
as long as y'all got that good chemistry, y'all go through these things together.
And we talk it out.
Stories and things like that y'all create. You know what I'm saying? Memories. That's gonna last y'all. That y'all can laugh at and that y'all can learn from.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And the people that's looking at this, they liking what they saying because I see a lot of guys. I see a lot of rap guys in the city right now. Like, they got girls.
Yeah, shit, you better. That's what keep you safe.
Yeah,
that's what let me tell you. One of my rappers got in trouble recently, and his baby mother told him, "Yo, you better go find Jazz."
Any names?
I can't say his name.
Like
he literally got in some big trouble. But the baby mother, like, yo, go find Jazz. She's the only one
that's gonna get you straight, that
can help you, and that I can trust. That won't get over on you.
Okay.
Mind you, he got a whole bunch of bros, and the baby mother like, go find Jazz, go talk to Jazz, and I'm just like, damn, like, women are the ones who can see it. Your bro, he probably can see it, but he don't never want you to do better than him. You got to be careful with that. Everybody not your bro. There's so many young black guys dying because they not listening to their girls. Your girls can see that he's not your bro. Then when you die, she pissed. She mad at you and she mad at him because she knew. Like, don't let your mother or your moms too. Moms can see that shit too. They feel it. Like, yo, that boy not right for you.
We don't never listen.
You don't listen. It's like you can't hear us. So it's like start hearing the women around you.
It's
like,
too late.
Now you gone. Oh, and bro ain't gonna pay for the funeral.
Oh, he ain't got nothing.
You know, like, come on, that's still on the women. Like,
if you happen to get murdered, God forbid, they might even come to the funeral. The way they plan.
Yep.
It's play for keeps.
Yep. Bros. So just be careful with that. And my advice to couples would be just keep going. That's my brand. Keep going. But that's what I would tell y'all too. Keep going and love can win.
The
can win.
crazy thing is, they got a saying is bros over hoes. Mm-hmm. I wonder who the hell made that up.
Yeah.
That's definitely not a fact.
But that's like population control as well, because it's like, yo, if you worship your relationship with your bro more than your woman, how can you recreate? If all you worrying about is being outside, you don't have time to go make it be a real dad, because you so busy trying to go play. Like, come on, like, get your shit together. Get your shit together and live for your children. Like, that's just the bottom line. Do you want to live? If the answer is no, go do what you're gonna do. But if the answer is yes, you better make another move today. Make another move today. You don't want to waste 2 minutes of your life to go get 30 years. That's what that boy just did. My rapper just did that. They just called me last night. My phone blew up because he locked up, and I'm like, he not coming home. And I told him what to do.
He caught his time?
Got it.
30?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I know he not coming home. I know it. Look, when he left me, right, he pulled up on me at my steam spot. And I hugged him. I hugged him and I said, I'm probably never going to see you again. And if I do, it's going to be in a fucking casket or through a jail cell. Told him that. Like, if you don't listen to me right now, this is what's going to happen. Got the call last night. I'm like, all right. I knew.
Breaks your heart.
It don't. Not this time, because it's like, I told you what to do.
And you ain't listening.
You ain't listen to me, so I did my part. I can't really afford to keep getting my heart breaking. You feel broken. You feel me? Like, nah.
That's where it's at.
You just got to detach from your past.
The crazy thing is, me, when I was in the mix, and the funny thing is I named this podcast In the Mix because everything is in the mix. Right? I used to be too much in the mix, and I'm like, I used to be around so many different people, women and things like that, and it's like, you got even women really promoting shit that's not supposed to be promoted. So then you got these guys that really think that that's what it really is. And then when they put you in the trick bag, they off to the next nigga doing the next thing.
Yep.
And you can't see that. And then you calling from home or wherever you at. You just risked your life all just to make her happy. And then when you got in the
she not it.
That's because she not it.
Yeah, she not it.
But that's what I'm saying. But like, you gotta be patient too. You can't just be, everybody ain't your girl neither.
Everybody
you can't wife everything.
Facts.
Like, I ain't wife everything. Like, I was single for 5 years for a reason, because I wasn't just wifing anything.
I ain't even gonna sit here and hold you. I am however age I am, right? I thought I was going to say that, and I said we on camera and stuff like that. It's all new to me, but I definitely ain't going to disclose that. However, right, I'm 17 years young. Yeah. But anyway, where was I going with that? Oh, man. What was I saying?
He was saying everybody not your girl.
Everybody,
not your
like,
wife.
you can't just,
I'm however old I am. I'm glad you brought it back. I've only had, I believe, no more than 5 girlfriends in my entire life. Because I was one of those guys that I like to do it like y'all did it, right? I'm gonna meet you. We're gonna be friends first. We're gonna kick it. We're gonna let it happen organic. And then it's like, dang, what we doing? When you saying what you doing, you two both already know what it is.
Yep.
You already got the label without even having to say that.
Don't even need it.
I notice a lot of issues come when people rush it. Okay, I want this to be my girl. I want this to be my dude. Yeah, we over the house every day. She over my house. Everything we locked in. You don't know her. You don't know him. You gotta sit back and do your research. You gotta see the flaws. You gotta see her early in the tub in Miami. You gotta see what happens. There's no way.
Don't mention that shit no more.
There's no way you're gonna put that together if y'all never wanna. Let's just say y'all girlfriend and boyfriend go get married or whatever the case may be, and then y'all not even that, but let's just say y'all start doing trips every month, and then she's a basket case. Every time y'all go out, not saying you a basket case, but you a basket case every time you go out of town. Can you put up with that? You know what I mean? Like, you don't know that because you wasn't with that person long enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to be with a person long enough to identify what you can deal with and what you can't deal with. Not to mention the pandemic came, so you lost your job. Nobody's going to school. Everybody in a low ass house.
Quarantine dating, man. That's why I said this is like 2 years. We on this 6 months times quarantine, So
you saying you getting double time for that?
Yeah, you get double time for that.
You do, because you spend way more time and you get to see them. So, okay, with quarantine, we got the people who got the SBA loans. We got the people who got unemployment. So you get to see them with money.
And without.
And without. So it's like, who are you with? Who are you without? Can I deal with either one of you people? You know, so it's like quarantine dating to me is better because you're getting a crash course of who are you? How do you respond to situations? You feel me? When we find out that we getting an extra 600, how you act? Find out that you getting an extra 1,400, how you act? Do you just go blow it or do you pay your bills? You feel me?
So we're going to Groove Chris bluffing. That's a lot of that
I pay
shit
attention
going
to that only because of where I come from. Like,
am I get ready to go buy a pair of whatevers and pay the band for them? And
then your kids can't even come on.
And then you ready to post a picture.
I ain't into that.
For the gram.
I ain't into that. I seen it too much.
Or you gonna go break the money up from the bank and put it all on your bed. Or you gonna go buy the biggest loud pack and say I'm gonna flip it.
And now you did because you done showed your whole hand. I don't believe in showing your whole hand. You have to keep something safe, protected. Like, people should know what's in your bank. They should know if you got bread, not bread. Like, no.
Let me ask you a question. The vaginal center that you had. What made you give you the mindset that that's what you wanted to create?
I didn't have that. Honestly, like I said, my whole career has been centered around men. So I never wanted to work with women. I thought women were mean. I thought women were catty. I thought women were messy. I didn't want to work with women at all. But 3 years ago, someone made me a brand ambassador for a vaginal steam center, and I saw how it healed my body. I wasn't a fan of how she ran her business, but I like how it healed my body. So it's like, all right, well, I'm going to take this. That's how my brain works. I'm going to learn it, create my own system, and then go boom. And that's what I did. Everything that I said, I manifested. And that's why you kind of got to be careful about what you speak, because what you speak, you'll live. So I'm like, nah, I'm rich for real. And now my shit matching up with it. Like, even when I told him, when I saw him at Juneteenth, I'm like, I knew I was with my old partner, but I'm like, he can't be it for where I see myself going. So I had to keep my vision, but just let go of the pieces. Like, all right, well, these people, I'm trying to force this shit in there, but my vision's super dumb clear. So I'm going to just let the universe do its thing. I'm going to release these pieces and let God just fill it in. And that's what I did. So I manifested this whole thing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Having a whole partner is necessary too. Like, I can't help him. He got to help himself.
Facts.
Y'all, we be trying to, as women, trying to help these. We can help, but it's like, yo, you got to want to help yourself. Like, you got to. Crazy thing is, off topic a little bit, but my cousin is out in Vegas as well, and we just came back from Vegas 2 weeks ago. My cousin don't like nobody. He's a Gemini as well. Super quiet, super observant, but super cool because it's my cousin. But he's super protective.
Don't play no games.
He don't. He really don't. He stayed to himself. He's so sweet. So when he met him, I didn't even give Rell a warning, or I didn't warn anybody. They just kind of met, and they ended up leaving me and shit. I'm like, wow, I'm gonna go take a nap. Then y'all go ahead. And as my cousin was dropping us off, my cousin told me, he said, Jazz, I love the fact that he made him an asset to himself before meeting you. You gotta stay with him. I like him
that.
For you.
I like that.
My cousin don't like nobody. He didn't met homegirls that was super pretty that was like, nah, she ain't it for you.
I like that.
So when he gave me the okay for him, it was like, I don't even care what my dad, my mom, none of them say.
I like that.
You feel me? My crazy Gemini cousin over here just okayed this, and I'm good with that.
Oh my God, man.
You know, like he's super chill. Like, and he was like, nah, I'm gonna okay this. You good? Keep going.
Keep going.
So even when we have our hard times, I just think about that moment. Like, nah, we good. Like,
everybody, what I can say is, my little bit of advice that I can give for me being around for a long time with my lady for a long time is, I tell all of the homies this, because I'm probably the senior at being with my lady for a long time. And you gonna fuss, you gonna argue, you gonna go through some shit, right? But it's just like trading in a car, right? When you go trade that car in, right, is you gonna get the same problem. You might not get the same problem because you might got an engine problem with this Honda, right? I'm gonna go get this act. I'm gonna upgrade from a Honda to an act, right? They're the same car, but I'm just gonna upgrade, right? Don't make no sense to upgrade to the same thing. You're gonna go from a nice, pretty, light-skinned thing, if that's what you like, right? To a nice, another pretty light skin. She might look a little better, right? But she might got a lot of baggage with her, right? So you might change because my engine in my Honda don't work. So I'm gonna go get this act, right? But the engine don't work in the Honda. The body of that car, of that TL, might not be safe. So you riding around with a good Honda engine, a good TL engine, but the body don't work. So how is it gonna protect you when you crash? You see what I'm saying? So the moral of the story is, what are you willing to deal with? Y'all might be beefing over Rell taking too long to take the trash out, right? Or you might be beefing with her because she might don't cook as often as you want, right? But you might get another lady that
Do all that.
cook a lot, but she want to post all day long a bunch of bullshit on social media. She one of them want to entertain and when they want to be in the mix.
What you gonna do?
What you know what I'm saying? So
Honda or Acura?
so my whole thing is, and I tell my guy that I be saying to myself, I say, listen, it's just a matter of what you would. I know for a fact I got a good woman, right? So I say to myself, it ain't up to her, it's really on me. Because I gotta clean up the cobwebs, because if I can clean up the cobwebs, you're gonna go straight to the top. So at this particular point when I got back, what I've been talking about? Going to the top. We in there squatting. I don't know what the fuck y'all gonna do. I'm going to the top. Y'all keep playing games. I'm gone. I'm telling you, and I'm forewarning you because I'm letting you know what I'm doing, and I know what my trajectory is. If you my man, you gonna go with me. But when I go, don't be mad that I'm up here and you down here because I don't got no time for the bullshit.
Told you I was going.
I told you I was going.
And you cut yourself.
You cut yourself thin, and the problem with the city is when they cutting themselves thin, they blaming us, and then when they blaming us, they want to put us in the box. You could have went with me.
Exactly. Could have went with me, but you ain't want it.
We got to get everybody out Friday, February the 20th.
Saturday.
I'm tripping.
Yep.
Saturday, I thought I had everything together. I
Nah,
played
you
the
good.
whole movie back in my mind. Saturday, February the 20th, 6 to 8.
Yep.
Right? Security Mall, black-owned fitness gym. Love wins.
Love wins.
Oh man, I did that to a T.
Love wins.
My mind ain't shit, but it put that to a T. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Love wins.
Comfortable clothes, guys. That's
Comfortable
all you need.
clothes.
And your partner and a yoga mat.
Yeah. And you leaving happier than what you came in. Don't keep putting that in your heads that we're gonna dig up some old bones. We're not digging up nothing.
Nothing.
We're not digging up nothing. And if y'all not healed yet, then maybe y'all will have that on y'all mat. But that's not what's coming over here. I don't believe in outside forces and I don't believe in projections. So I won't project anything on your relationship. I won't act as an outside force unless it's positive. We won't speak on that. So just be mindful of that. Don't be afraid to come with your partner. And another thing about yoga is a lot of people are afraid of black people are afraid to do yoga because they think that everybody's going to be watching you do what you do on your mat. You're so busy focused on your mat, you don't give a fuck about what's happening and if they falling because you're trying not to fall. So yoga is the best thing if you do really want to go to the top because it's going to show you how to cut out all the distractions.
You just sold me.
Serious.
You gotta focus.
You really got to focus on yourself. Like, even though you're doing it with your partner, y'all can laugh and giggle like, damn, no, you felt that? Yeah, that's cool, but you're not even going to be worrying about her. Because you're going to see how you're on your journey alone, but you have a helpmate. She can help you. Oh, no, babe, you can do that. But she can't help you for real because she got to focus on her.
I want to appreciate you guys for coming today. I just want to let you guys know that you guys created a relationship with me, that this is your platform as well as mine. Any upcoming things that you guys got coming up, get up here, call me, let me know. We need to get in.
Cool.
Anybody surrounding your circle that you know that can benefit from it, tell them come on up. Anything you guys got coming that we want to reiterate, to just give them a plug. This is the plug time to just plug everything. Plug the business again, the vaginal spa, plug the book again, plug where they can find at. So I'm going to definitely make sure that he put everything out there for these guys to know. Let them know. Give them what you want to give them.
I'm going to offer this to you as well. This is all up to you. I know I'm putting you on the spot, but it's another podcast that I was going to invite out to Love Wins, and I'll still invite them. But we were looking for a podcast to set up shop. It's big enough for you to set up shop.
Okay.
So if you want to come and set up and just do like some small interviews of just the people of what they left with.
Okay.
All up to you. I'll open that door for you.
I like it.
Matter.
I like it. We can do that. We can do a small and do some segments, but I really want to get in there with my partner.
Yeah. Focus
really
on the yoga.
I want to really make sure that I stay in you guys really like influenced me to keep the juices flowing like that. So I was gonna bring her to
Got you.
to really like feed off of the energy. Everything is about energy. You know what I mean? And you guys got great energy.
Thank you.
When I watch it and I look at your videos, I really can tell when you sitting on the floor and he's sitting behind you, and you on his ass, and he giving us the same look that he giving. He really be like, "Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. I want to tell you something. I want to be all the way 100 with you, right? I want to be all the way 100. That guy really love you. I don't know if he even told you. I'm gonna tell you why. You put him on put him in sticky situations in front of millions of people. There might not be millions of people following you right now. Meaning,
but they watching.
Meaning, so I don't mean actually how many followers you got. It might not be a million people actually looking at that. But before it's all said and done, it's a million people that can view that. He can't take that away. So the questions and things that you ask him, he right by your side. And y'all create it together, and y'all do magic with it. So I salute you. I definitely take my hat off to you, Rell. You my guy. You know what I'm saying? You family now. You his lady.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So y'all going on trips. We got a wedding coming up November the 12th, I believe. Mine.
Yes.
I'm extend the invite. You know what I'm saying? It's
My brother's in October. Yeah.
It's a destination thing. You know what I'm saying? And we really doing big major things. You know what I'm saying? So
Look, you already sold us.
So she going to Miami throwing up. We gonna have a bunch of big parties that we already got set.
I don't throw up no more. I'm good.
Because I like to have my little cup, and you know what I'm saying. We all gonna have a good time. Big parties. You know what I mean. It's just responsibly. You know what I'm saying. So we gonna promote this thing that way we can get masses more of it.
Yeah.
We see more relationships. We're gonna see more relationships come back.
Facts.
We're gonna see more we're gonna see more young males with dads, with households.
We need
more
you.
young males not going into the system. They created that because that's the cycle that they want to keep us in. But guess what? We're gonna break that bitch.
Exactly.
Plain and simple. We're gonna break it. We in the mix.
In the mix, baby.
Jay7d.
Yep.
My man Rell, the book guy.
Book guy, man. Rap Goals, man. www.rapgoals.com, man. Find your copy.
Straight up. We're gonna make sure we get that to y'all. We signing off now. We see y'all later. Appreciate you guys for tuning in.